Kick distance thing. Yeah. Kick distance.
Second.
get dangerous. I'm waiting.
Good Frosty.
Big Frosty.
Chinny! Chin! Dewey! Push Mano forward!
Hey, Mano wants to rest.
Hey?
Mano.
Yeah, tell him to calm me. Good help. That's all good. You think Mano off the list? Chinny, stay.
Want Chinny to stay forward then?
Yeah.
Chin.
Push!
Tell me, Jack. Just go for another couple.
Yep.
Go, kid. Come on, mate.
You want me to drop after the bounce?
No, just tell him go for cover and come. Harry will be ready.
Down there.
Perfect, bud. Perfect.
Very good, Dowie.
Good start, good working.
Yeah, good. Come on, Harry. Pick up.
This way, Matthew.
Just give you a little break.
All over him, he does. Go, H!
Work, Exie!
Go in there, Yard.
Let him walk! Ah, Joyce!
Take down!
Steady here, dude, steady!
Gain on, boys, gain on, everyone get one! Get back, John, back! Green, got him! Oh!
Good, big!
Hold! Yep, Mika! First!
Good start.
Good on, Johnny. Yeah. You're good. Right on, Tom. She's straight up. Yeah. Over the top of Johnny's head. Bird. Good leg. Tackle! Keep working, come on, keep working! The boys first. What's Harry had?
Go, Johnny. Tell him to keep working, mate. We'll get him when the ball hits the deck.
So just leave that. Yeah.
That's him there, isn't it? Jungle.
Yeah. That's all right. Just tell Frogs to stay on that same bloke though.
Frogs to stay on the same bloke.
Yeah. Can just be accountable.
Hey, grab Cooper off. Cooper.
When the ball's not around. Gotta go! On stick! Push down!
Push down, help out! Good, Tommy!
Sticky, sticky, sticky.
Oh, sorry, it's still pass forward. So it's right out the kick out, was that?
Let's go, Camo, lock down.
One more on stick! Push down, Ferg! Come back, Ferg! Push, Ferg, push!
It's coming, mate, it's coming!
Keep going, Ferg! Just get that match up, get back to Pete.
Great start, good run there, good start.
Kick there by a mile! Good boy, that's it! Come on,
Come now, Coop! Coop, got a crumb! Keep working! Go outside, Dewey! fair. Johnny and Coop or Angus? Righto, Johnny and Coop? Johnny and Coop. Yep. You're going to go forward.
Yeah,
just go.
We go!
doesn't follow me. I'll go make the contact for it. Amaya, what's going on?
You go for 6. Ready? Harry! Harry, come here. Johnny's coming in, you're going from Johnny, you're going in the ruck, and Harry's coming on. No, Johnny first. But you're not going to Johnny.
Yes! On our Coopy!
Maxie, Coop's going to come in a minute, right? Get her in, Coop too, boys. You will. He knows that, mate. Yeah. He can't help him, mate. Pick up! Because he's got to make me the handle.
Harry, I'll do
He's got to come up here and come back here.
Let's go, come on, Harry!
Alright, John. Right, keep working.
Great leg, mate.
Get up!
Yeah, the sweet over there. Yeah, sweet.
He's fucking pushing up too far. And he's in no man's land there.
Yeah, no, that's just half a kick. Well done, Ed. Great chase. Well done, Fonka.
Still vertical.
Keep working.
Great work, Fonk. Keep going, mate.
Well, Fonka. Right on him, Mano.
Who's on him?
How long, H? Here we go. We've got to work, come on! Who? Frosty! Go that Hold on! Hey, you're there, come on! Hold on, Harry! That's 100! That's 100! That's 100! Kick it, go, Harry! Little.
You still can't kick it for her, mums.
Next 50. Have a shot, Az.
Harry, keep going! Keep going, Harry! You go, that's the one. I'm just going to leave it for registration. Bringing Chinny off too. But Chinny's coming off. Yeah, he's coming off. And get that flag. Yeah. Just don't let him go, dude. Just get Chinny off. Jane, leave Quack.
Jungles.
Yeah, Tommy.
He's going on ball.
Nicker. Johnny.
When you get a chance.
Yep, Coop.
How long gone?
Yeah, 17.
Joey, get in there! Got him! Froggy, gonna be you!
Well done, another 50. Mika, just 10 minutes back in the ruck, so just get your breath.
So suck it in,
Well done, big boy. Well done, big boy. Been good, bud. Keep working, mate.
Shepherd, Lockie, Shepherd! Run and Shepherd, run and Shepherd!
Let's go.
Hold, 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 hold! Keep, Pam! Keep! Yep, come, come. Wing, wing, wing! Wing! Nice, right? Chinny, right? Mano! Mano! Just real That's good, bud. Good, mate. Well done, Rob. Good work. It's you again. Grab back up. On the orange wiggle, mate. Good luck. Good cover. Wait up. Push down, Chin. Go with him, Chin. He's the front runner. County just put it on there. Yeah, he just couldn't leave that man. Come this way, Quack!
Do it, Dad! On, Dad! Do it, do it! Right, one, do it!
Keep working, Wing! Get goal side of him, Wing! Mano, get him talking!
Get the up up! Man on man, 1-0!
What was the time for that goal? Highlight down.
Like 1:30.
Maybe something needs to go. Oh, right, yeah.
He's got a flat period of 5 minutes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, good man, Funky. Good boys.
Good stuff, Thomas.
Blood.
Good burger, good cover.
Coverage, Mano! Coverage out the back!
these goals, like I'm saying, goals spring.
Coverage, Mano! Get out the back of the stoppage, Mano! Good play! Kick safe!
Wait!
Yep. I didn't know they got there. Good yard. Hold wide, Nick up. Someone's road. Who are we getting? Kerry Hoover, I guess.
What was the other? Sounds
Only year old? Fergie. Ferg. Just got a bit more much of a motor for me. You're right. Hit now, mate. Cut here, get hit now. I like it. Got Max, come on. Push straight over, Max. Push over. Straight over. Go over and help out. Go deeper, Maxie, Maxie, deeper. Quick, quick, quick. Go! Where's Jimmy going? Yeah, you have to do the wing now. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's all right, mate.
Where am I going, jungle?
Yeah, you can do the wings. Yeah, Mano's off, Mano's board, so just get Mano off. Look at Joey's going to come off.
Pressure.
Release it back to Templeton. Templeton back on the boot out wide. Trying to release it.
Mika! No, back, run off. Yep. Push up, Joyce! Dewey, work, exit! Just get a feel for it though, like, we're dangerous, so come up here. Just go kick behind Mika here for a tick. Mika, push over. Just go kick behind for one tick. Push down, Dewey! Push down, boys! Push down! Yours up!
These two sides, elimination final as we get underway.
Here we go, as umpire Pollock puts it in the air, and up goes Fulton, gets it down. The Swans are going to be first inside 50. Good bouncing ball. Maloney should be first there, bouncing though. Good work by Baird. Rodney Baird for the Saints just uses his speed and taps it over the line, out of bounds for a throw-in. Grandstand side.
So the Maloney's gone forward move, I suppose, is for the mark and grab. Yeah, just to see if they can get something early.
Off the pack, picked up by Hurst. Quick snap to the top of the square. Great work by Heaton, who stood underneath it and took a good strong mark for the Saints. We're well in defence.
See, that was composed. He comes out wide, looking for and find Baird. Baird deep in the back pocket. The Tooleybuc side, a couple of goals up. Cannot afford to go too defensive at this stage. Ben Arentz gives a head kick over, goes back to Baird. Baird unloads to the outer side wing area. A big mark taken for them on the outer side. Let's see if they can get some run here, Tooleybuc. They need to get it out of the danger area, and they try to do that through the outer side centre wing. On good use of the body here by Gleeson. Lockie Gleeson sees the ball forward. Chipped in though for the Swans. No, it comes out the back. Wade applies a tackle. Needs to get the foot himself. Doesn't. Soccer comes underneath to Gareth Grant, who kicks into the forward line.
He goes deep, one-on-one. Oh, Pete just used his body, got the man underneath the ball, but then just couldn't get a handle on it.
Oh.
And just as the ball rolled over the line out of bounds, he was about to go bang towards goal, but just a little slippery. Just didn't have quite the grab, and it will be thrown in. Still just inside, or just outside the arc of 50. Good punch away by Fulton, got it off the back. Good work by Jakira, got it off. Now to the top, Morris came out and took a good strong mark directly in front, and he'll go back and have a shot on goal, and this could be a real handy one against the flow, especially to that end.
That's the experience, isn't it? You stay in front, doesn't matter what's going on, be in front.
Bradley Morris comes in 35 metres out, directly in front. Goal umpire hasn't hardly moved, and he puts it straight through the middle. And the Saints get a little handy lead. They got a 10-8-68. They lead the Swans 7-8-50. We've played 2.5 in this final quarter.
Kicked a couple of really important goals today, Glenn Stewart. Yeah, absolutely. Been really good, Shakira, and that's an important goal. That first one in the last quarter, a three-goal game now. The Swans have to kick 4. They've only got 7 in 3 quarters. Big effort for the Swans to get up from here behind. Back in the middle, they load up both sides. And notice that Hodgson, who had a massive third quarter, is still in the centre of the ground. The ruck work goes away with the Swans. The ball not bouncing for Wade. It goes up and down and plays on both sides, jump in hard, and a ball up will take place at centre half forward for the Swans, but they need it deep and they need it through the middle 2 or 3 times quickly, Brian.
Just couldn't get a handle again there, Wade. He was out and gone if he could have, but just wasn't able to. Fulton gets them back down again. Ball back still in them, that big pack. That's what the Saints want. They just want to hold it up. Don't allow it to get on the outside. The easy flow on through into their forward 50. And that's what they've been able to do the last couple of times. Fulton, Arentz, ball hits the ground. Little tap out by Johnson, didn't go anywhere, picked up by Wade onto the left boot, put it inside forward 50, bouncing ball, good work by Wardle, had to get rid of it, did, pushed it back there towards Erlandson, but it was taken away, ball now at ground level, Maloney can't pick it up, Heslop gaze it up, was a throw, mate pace, a little chip around the corner, but through for a minor score, 7-9-51 the Swans, 10-8-68. The Saints, 4.5 minutes gone. First quarter, the final quarter.
Maloney got away with one there, Glenn Stewart, looked a little throwish to me.
Little pushy throwy.
Yes.
Billy Slater would have been pretty happy.
From the back half, the Tooleybuc side. Go dangerous, the mark has been taken over the top. Big mark here, pulled in by Tommy Holstock, the Saints. Similar to the Swans early in the game, this time Tom Holstock, no pressure, but has to go back and, quite frankly, kick the goal, Glenn Stewart.
Well, this is an assistant coach, and this is what you need to do. You need to go back and give your side an opportunity, and he needs to kick this one.
Mawson's Concrete, Glenn Stewart.
Got too close to the man on the mark, didn't he?
He was more worried about the man on the mark than kicking through the footy to come off the instep. And then in the end was an absolute Barry Crocker. And the Saints breathe a massive sigh of relief. They go with the ball to the outside. That's a better kick by Erlinson. An absolute ripper.
Goes bouncing ball though, feeling there for the Swans, can't get a handle on it, and again just forces it over the line. Out of bounds for a throw in on half forward for the Swans here at the Barham Recreation Reserve. It is elimination final day. No going back from today. You lose, you're out. Mothballs for season 2019 as the umpire gives a free kick to Fulton for the Swans. They'll go inside forward 50. Big kick. Has not the target. Good work, Erlinson. Took the mark and has been paid. And he'll now play on and chip it over the top. And he'll find Jakira.
Jakira off the racehorse through the centre of the ground. Does what he should. Kicks the ball long into the half forward line. Swans in numbers. Fist on the footy, but again, nobody can clear it out. Oh, Maloney's under all sorts of pressure. Gets the ball quickly onto the left boot, but kicked at the no man's land. Now let's see if Wade can run onto it. He's had a dirty day, but I tell you what, he's been tagged and tagged heavy. Good effort for the Saints today by Xavier Alford. Got a little bit overzealous early, but he's really tightened up. And there's a terrific example of it. Wade not able to break away. The ruckman go at it. Comes out the back, and again it's Alford and Wade. The ball is pushed toward the boundary line. Oh, the Saints have got to be loving this, Brian, close to that boundary line.
They have. Wade though, here he comes, tries to burst through the pack. Again, they just get a little handle on it, the Saints. Just knock it out of his taking, and eventually the umpire wraps his arms around himself and says, give it to me and I'll ball it up down the outer side of the Barham Recreation Reserve. But it is elimination final day. Arendt's just the cap for the Saints. Went back to bed, he just handballed it off and gave it to Jakira, who stopped from a prop and went bang down towards half-back. Now the Saints, the Swans have got the numbers, but the Saints come away with it. Gordon tried to turn out of trouble, probably should have been. Blackmore gave it off to Maloney. He stepped around his opponent. He had Holstock in the centre of the ground. He turns, he looks towards Makepeace. He needs to put the afterburners on and burn off his opponent. He didn't. Templeton right beside him. Oh, couldn't get the handle. He misread it and napped it over the line. Out of bounds. It's going to be a free kick. Who's it going to? It's going to go to the Swans. It's going to be a free kick, and it's ended up with Tyler Makepeace, who got pushed after the ball went over the line.
Makepeace, an up and under. You know, that's the first impulse, to kick it up and under, but it's not what the forwards want. They want the ball delivered. The ball's out the back. Getting underneath there is Dow. Grabbed, tackled, the ball goes to ground. Halligan in there for the Saints, for the Swans, sorry. In underneath there is Erlinson for the Saints. Umpire steps in and says, hand it over, boys. Yeah, that first impulse leads yours to go long and bang, but you have to lower your eyes. It's a trick. It's a very, very hard thing to come up with. From the ruck work, Swans try the quick snag out of the ruck work, cannot do so. Tyler Makepeace it was who threw the boot at it, but a lot of Tooleybuc.mp4 players back. In fact, nobody, for all intents and purposes, anywhere other than forward of the ground.
Ball up in the air. Oh, great work. Tap down off the pack from Arendt's. Makepeace went straight across the face of goal and landed millimetres inside the boundary line, and it will be over for a throw-in.
The mass.
About 15 metres around from the Swans' goal. Can they get one? They've had plenty of opportunities. They've been inside forward 50 for quite some time. We've played just on 9 minutes in this final quarter. They trail by 16 points. Ball thrown back in. Good work. Farrell got it down, but it's coming out the Swans. Kick it back. Oh, it's going to be a mark. And it's Halligan who's slid in and taken the mark. And he'll go back. Is it Brenton?
Yes.
It is. Has taken the mark 45 metres out on a very, very slight angle. Now he needs to go back and kick this goal. This is the one that they need to get them back into this game if they've got any opportunities. Time is starting to tick away. 9.5 gone. Gets on that left boot, gives it plenty of line. It's got across the face. Can't mark. It's going to be a free kick and a hold, and it will be a free kick to the Saints in the last line, and it will go to Alex Erlinson, who's been very, very good today.
His kicking, his penetration with the kick has been really good too. On this occasion though, not able to find a man. The mark has been paid. No.
Yes, it has. It's been
gun
paid.
range of Maloney. Well, the
He
kick
read it like a book.
It was dangerous. He went across the face of goal on that occasion, Erlandson. And now Maloney. Is he going to come to check side Glenn Stewart? No. I think he's going to just go put the ball in the air, let the breeze do it. Maloney, deep in the pocket. Silky skills. Let's see if he can find the spot from there. Kicks across. If you don't mind. If you don't mind. Goodness. 8 goals, 10 the Swans, 58. It's back to game on. Oh, he's called a minor score. Oh, everybody else has gone to reset. 7 goals, 9 then. Plays 10 goals, 8. The Saints are in front on the Sidwells and Auto Electric.
Keenan kicks it out long now. That's just stupid by Alfred. He's jumped in the air again and gave away the free kick. And Johnson will take it for the Swans. Although he's on half forward, a grandstand side, they'll get another opportunity to go back inside forward 50. He chips it at the lead. Good work coming out and taking it was Phelan. For the Swans still now, just on the arc of 50. He'll have to get it in there and get it in quick. He's gone to the dangerous hot spot. Got it over the back on. Good work by Gareth Grant, who stood tall and took a good strong mark for the Saints on the last line of defence.
That was never on for mine, never on. The Swans had set up wide. He needed to go and find a short pass. He's gone bang and given the Saints every opportunity. And Dustin Gordon, who's just got better and better and better as the game has gone on. And now there's a 50-metre penalty going his way. Player ran over the mark. I'd like $1 for every one of these we've seen today. Dusty Gordon. You can't chop him off, boys. You just have to stand there and let him run. Dusty Gordon's got the free kick. Centre wing area should go long.
Does. Gets it down deep. Hudson was the target. He's bent. Oh, good work. He turned his back and then made sure of the mark. Taking the mark. Now on half forward. The Swans have had it inside forward 50 for quite some time. Brady comes across and takes a good strong mark in front of Max Dow. And he slid over the line. He'd only be 35 metres out. Very, very tight angle. He'll kick from right outside the boundary line and have an opportunity this to probably put or start tapping in the first nail of the coffin.
He doesn't need many opportunities, Warwick Brady, to hurt you.
Warwick Brady, from about the position that Xavier Malone was on the other end of the ground, comes in. He will kick from about 40 metres. This to really make it hard for the Swans. Stabbers up, gets towards the goal, puts it on the breeze. It drifted across the face and through for a minor score. The Swans live again as we go to 10-9, 69 the Saints, 7-9, 51 the Swans, 12 and a half played. Final quarter.
3 goals, still the margin, and the Swans need to get on the bike and get on the bike really quickly. The kick has come inboard. At the back of the pack, Mitchell Grant have to be a contender for that Canoes mechanical and 4x4 best time as he lowers the eyes and finds Alec Norton. About half forward flank, he's a long way out, he wants a lead up, Norton's going to unload. Does so to the outer side. Swans set. Big leap over the pack. The ball comes over the back to Gordon. Gordon steals the handball across. Shot on goal! Even Brady's got the little dribble handball going underneath. And Warwick Brady gets the one he couldn't earlier on. And Brady brings up the 11th goal. The Swans 11-9, 75. Oh, they're running hot now. The Swans 7-9, 59. That's on the Sidwells and Auto Electric scoreboard.
Alfred following off. Alright, but that is going to make it very, very difficult. And what a great little handball there from Dusty Gordon. Just, waited to the opponent come to him. Little handball underneath, ball back in the middle. Now, and coming through as Grant, tapped it to himself. Broke the tackle away from Angus. Banged the ball on the boot, put it inside 450. And Craig takes the mark. Or was it, no, Norton it might be, who's taken the mark and go back. Pete, was it? It was. The big fella just abused his body on his opponent and will go back and have a shot on goal from about 35 metres out on a very, very slight angle.
Lincoln Frost felt the heat, looked at the umpire, but no, paid the mark. Good effort.
Comes in. Zach Pete comes in, gets to that 35 metre, puts it up. He's pushed it across the face of the goal. No score. Quick out off the side of the boot by the Swans. And it will be a free kick. And it will go there to Dustin Gordon, who will take the shot from about 25 metres out from behind the boundary line.
Dustin Gordon, going to swing around?
He will. Runs out. Gets the arc around. bangs it on the boot, puts it through. And that could be the sealer here this afternoon. And it takes the Saints to 12-9-81. They lead the Swans 7-9-51, 15 gone in this final quarter.
Sid Wilson on our electric scoreboard and compliments of Mawson Concrete, Glenn Stewart. Oh. Yeah, I'll tell you what, he's got plenty of heat right beside him though for Mitchell Graham. He's been really good early on, and there's a number of players now. And the good thing is, as we heard their coach say, they'll need the run, they'll be better for the run, Glenn. Yeah, absolutely. Right across the board. Throughout the season, we've said they can drop away for a quarter. No way, no. They're going to finish this game off really, really hard. From the ruck work, is it the Swans who can go forward? Well, they did about a trickle, and then the Saints come in and lock it up. Swan Hill Higher mark of the day, Stewie and the team. Stewie's here at the game today. Had an official role yesterday. Today, watching the game. From the ruck work, it goes out the back, and the Swans, they're in numbers, but it's the Saints who get the ball and go forward.
Gareth Grant kicks it down to half forward, bouncing balls, just going to elude there, Lockie Gleeson, and rolls over the line out of bounds for a throw in, and it will be on half forward. Swans now need a miracle if they're going to get out of this. They trail by
5 goals.
5 goals, nearly. Yep. Have an accident here in a minute if we're not careful. There's the 2 cars in front of us. One trying to back out, one trying to go back behind it. Anyway, ball has come off the pack. It's going to be a free kick. It will be Gleeson who takes it, goes inside forward 50. It's going to be another free kick, but this time it's going to Peak, who will take the free kick for being held onto, and he'll go back and have a shot on goal from about 40 metres out on a very, very tight angle, though. It would only be metres inside the boundary line.
Peak.
Zachary Peak
very doable.
has won. If it wasn't the nail in the coffin before, this will be to seal the game. He comes in. He gets close to the man on the mark, puts it up in the air. Goal umpire moves to the middle of the goals and says that's all clear. And that will be the sealer here this afternoon. The Saints 39-87. They lead the Swans 7-9-51. We played 7.5 in the final quarter on the battery by the St Wilson Quarter Electric scoreboard.
Glenn Stewart, nice spread of goals and maybe something for post-game discussion. 8 separate goal kickers here for Tooleybuc.mp4. The Swans, Heslop 3, been really quiet. Maloney, a couple, has been doing all his work around the middle. Johnny Hurst and Max Dowler. 8 goal kickers, really standing in a good stead. From the ruck work, the Swans get the ball out the back, but again it's going to be repelled off half back, strolling through the middle. Got tackled as he was coming through was Heenan. Gone for mine, the umpires agrees, yes, advantage taken. The Swans off and running into the half forward line. The kick down the ground by Cooper Angus, but straight into the welcoming arms there of Big Erlinson, who comes across the ground and looks for one of the Cadinas Mechanical 4x4 contenders in Mitchell Grunt.
Goes down the middle of the ground. He's got Shakira who jumped up and took the mark. It was a good kick. He goes out wide. He's got Hodgson who takes the mark in front of his opponent in Johnson, and he just stops and props. Looks over the top. That's a poor kick. Bounced on the line though, I think, and it will be only a throw in.
No, the bloke on the mark is saying no, it's out of the man in the ball. That's Dusty Gord saying no, it's out of the ball.
Yeah, well, he's saying, well, anyway, it will be a free kick to Corridon, who will chip it inside. He finds teammate in Heslop. Cullen Heslop is a long way. That's a shocking kick. He tries to hit the big man in Stevenson. Now put him under plenty of pressure, but he was up to it. Got it up to Quirk. He got it over the top to Corridon this time. Can he hit a target? He does. He finds Lonnie Joyce.
Joyce, centre wing, lowers the eyes, looks down the ground, finds the Rolls Royce in Maloney. Maloney, a one kick option, straight into the forward line, get it down there and see if we can get a goal. In underneath is Wade. Wade got high tackle for mine. Play on, runs in, gives a handball over. The Swans get a late one, a very late one. Wade got off the chain finally as the Swans go forward, and Farrell has kicked a running goal. But again, the key players involved there, Glenn Stewart. Wade. 13-9 the Saints, the Swans 8 goals 9. That on the Sid Wilson Auto Electric scoreboard. Game over for mine though.
Yeah, we played 19, nearly 20 minutes, about to tick into time on here this afternoon, and the Saints hold a very comfortable lead. And the Swans will need something special if they're going to get home from here. I don't think that's possible
Special
at
as
this stage.
6 goals, Brian.
There's going to be a free kick here. I'm not sure what's going on. It goes through the middle of the ground. Standard has given away the free kick. It's going to go to the Swans. Is it?
Yep.
Who?
Well,
Yeah,
I wish the umpire would tell the lead umpire which way to give it.
He's
talking to
finally
players.
has. Handball off. Goes to Heslop, who's going to go inside forward 50 again. Wade comes out, can't stop the bouncing ball. Farrell's going to run onto it. Can he get a little kick around the corner?
Oh, no.
He put it through for a minor score. And that will take the Swans to 8-10, 58. They still trail the Swans 13-9, 87.
That would have been the advanced goal of the day had he got it. He didn't. And the Saints are well in front. They've got this game in control because they've got it on the outer side. Bandrine Arentz, who's been a real battler for them when thrown on the ball today. Just been a chop-out player, but he's really been hard-working. Sees the ball down the ground from half-back flank to half-forward flank-ish. Between centre wing and half-forward flank anyway, over the line and out of bounds. A good result for Tooleybuc.mp4.
They had no one to go to, and it was a 2-on-1. Ball in the ruck by Stevenson. Little tap by Hodgson, beat their way from Cullen Heslop, and then a little toe poke by the man Jakira, then a little pat out the back underneath, trying to put someone on the end of it. It's ended up out the back with Pete. Handball off to Standard. He kicked it across the face, couldn't hit Morris. Now bouncing ball, tapping it in front of him was Johnson. It was Matty Heslop, who then relieves the pressure with a one kick right across. Good though, the ball has hit the ground, no mark taken. Pete went hard down low, but it's been forced over the line actually, and it's going to be a free kick, and it's going to against
deliberate.
Yeah, against the Saints will deliver it over the line in the back pocket.
Would have thought they'd want it deliberately in play.
And a 50-metre penalty just to make up for it as umpire umpire Page runs all the way out, then says play on, and the ball will be off, and Holstock will kick it down the ground.
Holstock does exactly that to about centre half forward. The players converge out the back, easy as you like. Geez, cool, calm and collected. And that's the player in Rodney Baird who gets the ball wide. This time though, taken away, the ball over the line. I would suggest the boundary umpire signalling saying 13 goals 9, 87 the Saints. Late into this final quarter, lead the Swans 8 goals 10, 58. Big win, important win coming up for the Saints as they look forward, I'm suggesting, to next week.
Well, they will. The Saints, I think they can't be beaten from here.
Gutsy call by me, by the way.
23-minute mark of the final quarter, and a big punch over the line as they just run the clock down here. It will be a 29-point lead as they sit back and just enjoy the last couple of minutes of this final quarter of the elimination final. Arentz off the pack, takes it out of the ruck, bangs it towards half forward, bunched forward. Cooper Angus will be first there, can't get a handle on it, and taps it over the line, out of bounds for a throw-in. Again, still on half forward for the Saints on the outer side of the Barham Recreation Reserve.
As we look across the ground, a lot of work going into that new ground on the outer side. It will be fantastic in the next year or two as they get over that way. From the ruck work, again, players diving in hard. Dusty Gordon suggesting, well, if they're going to go close to the boundary line, give us a free kick on this occasion. No, the ball will be thrown in the air. Players from both sides, I think, realise the steam's gone out of it, and the big shove, the free kick going the way of the Saints here. As the big Harry Stevenson went crashing through the pack, the umpire says didn't have eyes for the ball. I thought the big blokes were allowed to crash into each other, but no. Comes out the back, and Ben Arentz has a free kick.
Chips it in. Finds Standard, is it? Who's taking the mark? Deep now, goes inside forward 50. Peaked the target out the pack. Morris was there, but it was off the pack, and the Swans kick it forward. Bouncing ball. It's got out the back. Oh, Gleeson picked it up. Hurst, though, picked it up and found Halligan, who dropped it, though. Put himself in under plenty of pressure. Got tackled, pinned for holding the ball, and the free kick will go back to Lockie Gleeson, and he'll put the Saints deep inside forward 50 again.
You miss your target by half an inch. Under these sort of conditions, you are gone and gone for all. And that's exactly what happened. Tooleybuc through Lockie Gleeson have the footy. If they can work the ball forward, he surely will just go for distance, trying to deliver and see if Dusty Gordon or someone similar can take a big mark. He does that. Lays it across. Dustin Gordon's got it in front! Well, there you are. That's what he wanted. Big Dustin Gordon ambled down into the forward line. You can see Gleeson waiting for him to make position. Came across the front of the pack, and that's what you just want to see your forwards doing, Glenn Stewart.
That's it.
Dustin Gordon. Everybody's expecting him to kick it. He was given the ball a bit of a wobble with the boot. The goal umpire comes across. Dusty Gordon almost falls over in celebration mode. But that's the 4 for the Swans and the Saints, and the 4th for Dustin Gordon. 14-9 plays 8 goals 10. 93 plays 58 on the St Wilson Royal Electric scoreboard. And the Saints, well, it's in party mode.
Yeah, well, it's all over and done and dusted at the moment, and there's not much more any of the Swans can do. The Saints will be feeling very happy with themselves after what they would have seen yesterday with the injuries and what was happening around the ground. They'd be pretty happy if they can stay sound after this game. They're a massive chance to move on to a Premier final as the whistle is blown again, and it will be a free kick, and it's going to go to the Swans. And I think it's going to be, it will be big. Harry Stevenson, who will take it. He gives it off to Maloney, who takes a bounce. He runs his full distance to the end of the square, bangs it to the top of the square, looking for the big little man there in Wade. He was unable to take it. And Farrell just sees it over the line, out of bounds for throwing in the forward pocket.
Listen to the applause here, Glenn Stewart. Dustin Gordon coming off the ground. They are absolutely delighted, Saints supporters, and well they should be, because he's been a rock today. Boundary umpire throws the ball in. The Saints and the Swans go at it. It is the Saints who come out on this occasion. Close to the boundary line, stays in the field of play. Mark taken by Brodie Hodgson, who just came on as Gordon went off. Hodgson called the play on, kicks the up and under, looking for distance, just trying to see out time here. Bearcat mark called in! Terrific mark by Zach Peake, right up from the full forward area. Looks down the ground, gets plenty of direction given to him for Warwick Brady. It's kicked out in his direction, but well, height just plays out, and the Swans are able to take the mark, and their full forward, Cal Heslop, playing in defence, has taken it.
Chips it over the top there from Stevenson. He tried to chip and trying to hit Dow, but didn't hit the target. Now bouncing ball. Angus runs through the pack, gets tackled. Little tap out the back cross. Big man Stevenson did the blind turn through the pack, just separated it, and getting a tackle when he didn't have it was Callan Heslop, and he will take the free kick in the middle of the ground. It's Johnson.
Goes down toward the half-forward line. Cooper Angus on his own, going to get run down from behind. Just got one little high. Ducked under it, yes, but still, you're not allowed to tackle high. His kick, a drop punt into the forward zone, but Saints back in numbers. Swans are going to have to try and crumb a goal. Crumb a goal opportunity through Wade. Wade! Matty Wade has kicked a goal. That is an advanced turf goal of the day contender, if ever there was going to be one. Matty Wade, 9 goals, 10, 64 of the Swans. The Saints, though, rock solid on 14-9-93 on the Sid Wilson Auto Electric scoreboard. I've got it, Glenn. I've got it, Glenn. I reckon that is... No, I agree, mate. That was a fantastic shot on goal.
Yeah, well, one of very few that they've been able to get all day as we tick into the 29-minute mark of this final quarter. Ball thrown back up, Stevenson taps it down, then goes back and tries to grab it himself. He does. Steps back through the pack, gives it off to Cooper Angus, who chips it around the corner. Should be an advantage paid here. Got over the back, and the ball was bouncing. well, it didn't stop at all there. Should have been probably advantage, but then it will come back and it'll be down the ground and it'll end up in the Swans' hands out on the far side, centre wing in front of the scoreboard.
Scoreboard that favours the Tooleybuc Saints, 14 goals, 9. They've been in and at it all day. There's a massive leap over the top. Terrific mark taken for the Tooleybuc. Oh, he called the play on. The umpire just waiting. Johnny's warned with his no. Now he's gone the kick toward the scoreboard on the outer side. The ball comes to ground after he. Stevenson comes through, hands the ball over. Umpire says, well, that's probably not quite legal, Brian.
He just said, here, Jono, you take it. Take it off my hands. I can't kick it. I can't get it out of the road. Anyway, there's going to be a free kick. It's gone down the ground to half forward, but the Swans are going to get the free kick. Holstock will take it. And right on half back, he looks through the centre of the ground. Jackson Quirk, they've switched the play. Matty Heslop comes up and he'll take the mark. They've got it out to the grandstand side. He chips it down the line. Halligan can't take the mark now, drops it. Had to come up. Oh, free kick. Yes, well, he did have hands on the ball, and the free kick will go to Zachary Nichols for in danger. And he'll chip it inside and find a teammate all by himself. And now they're just playing, let's have a few kicks and get the stats up.
Yeah, why would they not? Gareth Grant, who was brilliant early, goes in the middle to find Brenton Chislett through the centre of the ground. Well, he can kick backwards if he wants to, and why not? Players are leading backwards for him, but he decides to go across the ground. Kicks to a contest. Well, he'll push out from mine, but no, play was the call. Crashing back through. Now, Maxi Dow's got on the end of it, gets the ball across. The lead is on here by Halligan. Brendan has it, no, gets around, held the player, swings him around to get the ball out the back. But coming through quickly is Joyce. Wants the handball option over the top. The siren, however, has gone. And it is a big win by Tooleybuc, 49-93. Have defeated the Swans 9-10-64 in an